The life cycle of sea turtles is even more complex than that of land turtles, as it involves multiple stages of development and long-distance migrations. Like land turtles, sea turtles reach maturity at different ages depending on the species, but it usually occurs between the ages of 20 and 50 years old. Once a female sea turtle is ready to lay her eggs, she will swim to the shore and find a suitable spot to dig a nest in the sand. Sea turtles usually lay around 100 to 200 eggs at a time, although some species can lay up to 500 eggs in a single nest. The eggs will then be left to incubate for around 2 months, during which time the surrounding environment plays a crucial role in determining the sex of the hatchlings. Once the eggs have hatched, the baby turtles will make their way to the ocean, using the reflection of the moon on the water to guide them. This journey can be treacherous, with many predators such as birds and crabs waiting to prey on the hatchlings. Only a small percentage of hatchlings will make it to adulthood. As they grow, sea turtles will migrate long distances between feeding and nesting grounds. They primarily feed on seagrasses and algae, although some species also eat jellyfish, crustaceans, and other marine animals. The exact migration patterns and feeding habits vary depending on the species, but it is not uncommon for sea turtles to travel thousands of miles over the course of their lives. Adult sea turtles can live for many decades, with some species living up to 80 years or more. However, like land turtles, their lifespan is heavily impacted by human activities such There are many beaches around the world where sea turtles are protected and where activities like nesting and hatching are closely monitored and regulated. Here are 5 important beaches that are known for their sea turtle conservation efforts. Totiguero, Costa Rica. Located on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, Totiguero is one of the most important nesting sites for green sea turtles in the world. The beach is protected as part of Totiguero National Park and strict regulations are in place to protect the turtles during nesting season. Mon Repos, Australia. This beach in Queensland is home to the largest concentration of nesting loggerhead turtles on the eastern Australian mainland. The area is protected as part of a conservation park and visitors can take guided tours to see the turtles during nesting season. Tamarindo, Mexico. This beach on Mexico's Pacific coast is an important nesting site for olive ridley turtles. The area is protected as part of a conservation program and visitors can observe the nesting and hatching process while following strict regulations to avoid disturbing the turtles. Gili Islands, Indonesia. The Gili Islands, located off the coast of Lombok, are home to several sea turtle conservation projects. The islands have strict regulations in place to protect the turtles during nesting season and visitors can take part in guided tours and snorkeling trips to observe the turtles in their natural habitat. Rain Island, Australia. Rain Island, located off the coast of Queensland, is the world's largest green sea turtle nesting site. The island is a protected area and research efforts are ongoing to help preserve the turtle population. The life cycle of land turtles begins when a female turtle reaches maturity, which can vary depending on the species, but usually occurs between the ages of 5 and 20 years old. At this point, the female will start to lay eggs, usually once or twice a year. To lay her eggs, the female turtle will find a suitable spot to dig a nest, which can be anywhere from a few inches to several feet deep. She will then lay her eggs in the nest and cover them with soil, leaving them to incubate for around 2 to 4 months. The temperature of the surrounding environment plays a crucial role in determining the sex of the hatchlings. Higher temperatures tend to produce females, while lower temperatures tend to produce males. However, there can be variation depending on the species. Once the eggs have hatched, the baby turtles will emerge from the nest and begin their journey to adulthood. The hatchlings are extremely vulnerable at this stage, and many will fall prey to predators such as birds, raccoons, and snakes. The survivors will spend the first few years of their lives eating insects, plants, and other small creatures. As they grow, they will start to eat larger prey, such as mice, snakes, and other small animals. They will continue to grow and develop until they reach maturity, which can take anywhere from 5 to 20 years, depending on the species. Adult land turtles are primarily solitary creatures and spend most of their time on land, although they may occasionally venture into water to cool off or escape predators. They can live for many years, with some species living up to 100 years or more. However, their lifespan is heavily dependent on factors such as habitat destruction, pollution, and human interference. In some cases, land turtles may also go through a hibernation period during the winter months, during which they will burrow underground and remain dormant until the spring. Turtles are cold-blooded reptiles that lay eggs. They have a hard, protective shell that covers their body. Turtles have 4 legs, with each leg ending in claws or webbed feet. They have a beak-like mouth and no teeth. Turtles are generally slow-moving and spend most of their time on land or in water. They have a well-developed sense of smell and good eyesight. Turtles have an exoskeleton made up of bony plates called scutes. Land turtles are primarily terrestrial creatures, while sea turtles are adapted for life in water. Sea turtles have flippers instead of legs, which are specialized for swimming and diving. Land turtles have a more dome-shaped shell, while sea turtles have a flatter, streamlined shell that helps them move through water more efficiently. Land turtles typically have a more herbivorous diet, while sea turtles are omnivores and feed on a variety of marine organisms. Land turtles usually lay their eggs in soil, while sea turtles lay their eggs in sand on the beach. Sea turtles undergo long-distance migrations, while land turtles typically stay in one area. Land turtles hibernate during the winter months, while sea turtles do not hibernate but may migrate to warmer waters. In summary, while land turtles and sea turtles share some basic characteristics, their differences in habitat, diet, and behavior have resulted in significant adaptations and unique features.